Hello, welcome to our Uproot and Emerge case. We are together here with our cats and dogs from the Cat and Dog Daycare. We are here to discuss a problem that's been festering for a couple of months now around the water station. So we're here to come up with some agreements on how to make use of the water station in a way that is going to feel good for all pets at the daycare. The issue that was named in particular was around the water station not being up to the standards of everyone in the space in terms of cleanliness. So things like slobber being left around, water droplets being left around, playing in the water. So we just want to get more clear around what our guidelines and agreements are for the water station at this daycare. Before we get into it, just wanting to introduce myself as the facilitator. My name is Nargis. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm looking forward to facilitating this process with you all. A couple of guidelines I want to name to guide the space are bring your best self, whatever that looks like. If you need to take a break, snacks in between, feel free to do so. We also want to honor respect in the space, so being respectful when we are talking about other people, other pets in the space. And last but not least, it's always okay to pass. So at any point, if you would like to pass during this process, just let me know and we'll always honor that. And really just the intentions of this circle is to land on some agreements around how to co-create rules and expectations at the water station in your daycare. So before we get into our circle rounds, we are going to create a order for our circle by dropping our names in the chat. Awesome. So we'll start with, is it Shiloh?
Yes, hello, I'm Shiloh.
And then we'll have Magnus, Sasha, Shiloh, Mabel, Magnus, Sasha, and Callie will be our order. So any questions before we get started with our circle?
Why is this necessary again? Can't we just post the rules and everyone can follow?
That's a great question, Magnus. So we are hoping to come up with rules for the first time. We've never actually had a set of rules for the water station. So this is going to be the first time that we're doing this together. So just hoping that folks can trust the process as we move through this. With that, we are going to get into our check-in. So we are going to think about a value that we're anchoring into in today's process. And then we're going to share that with each other in our circle order. So name and pronouns first, and then a value I am anchoring into today is. And then we'll get it started with Shiloh and then move throughout the rest of our circle order.
Do I start now?
Yes, thank you.
So my name is Shiloh. My pronouns are he, him, and I value cookies and friendship and well.
Awesome, thank you, Shiloh. Mabel, you're next.
Hi, I'm Mabel. I use she, her pronouns. I thought I had my camera off. I'm sorry if you saw me cleaning myself. I'm rooting in the value of love and togetherness because usually I don't want to be around anyone. And I'm gone now.
My turn? Is it my turn now? Well, The value I'm anchoring into is getting this meeting done. I have so much work to do. We do have a grant report tomorrow. Do I remind everyone? So I guess honesty, hard work, and getting some treats.
Am I next?
Yes, Sasha, you are next.
Okay, thought it was my turn. I'm Sasha. I love my treats, so my value is self-care. I do what I want. My pronouns are she, her, and I just want to know if I'm going to get more treats by the end of this.
Thank you, and last but not least, Callie.
Hey everyone, my name is Callie Faye, but you can call me Callie. My pronouns are she, her. And I really value being the goodest girl, and I also really like chickens, and I like everybody around me being happy, but also I like to be by myself a lot, so I value solitude. But really, I just want everybody to get along.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for checking in with us. Really hoping that we can use these values to guide the rest of our time together. With that, we are going to transition to our first formal circle round. And we are responding to the prompt, to be fully seen and respected in this community, I need you to know. I'll go ahead and paste that in the chat. So thinking about the conflict that we are moving through, the things that we all talked about individually that brought us here, what is coming up for you when you think about this question that's in the chat here? And we'll go ahead and just go in the same order, and feel free to just jump in when it's your turn.
Well, I guess you need to know that sometimes when you catch a ball, you can accidentally fall into the water bowl and make a mess. And also sometimes it can be fun to put a ball in the water bowl. Have you ever tried it, guys? It's really exciting stuff. So it could be fun. You don't know. And also, when I drink water, sometimes I might want to put my paw in there and play in it. I don't know. It could be a really hot day. So I guess that's all.
I think I just need everyone to know that, you know, I don't like water unless it's going in my mouth, and that's it. Just, my coat is very expensive. Don't wet it.
Is that it? Are you done, Mabel? Okay. To be fully seen and respected, I need you to know that people need to grow up, that the cats need to stop making trouble for everyone, and that the dogs, especially Shiloh, need to just calm down and drink water. It's not that hard. Some of us are here to do more important things than squabble. So everyone just drink tidily after yourself. Thank you.
What I want other folks to know is that my water needs to be clean and pristine, because that is what I use for myself. And I like my area to be clean, and I like to clean myself. So I just want some, some respect and a little bit of hygiene in the space. I don't think it's too much to ask for. Thank you.
What I want everyone to know is that sometimes when you have really long, beautiful fur, you get really thirsty because we just had a heat wave. And so sometimes, even though I'm trying real hard to be the goodest girl and to be real clean, sometimes you just get so excited when you see water that sometimes it can go everywhere. So I just want everyone to understand what it's like to be a little hot dog with a big tongue trying to drink water and trying to stay cool. And I definitely just want everybody to get along, and I just want everyone to know that water is for everybody.
Thank you all for naming what you need to be fully seen and respected in this community. We're going to transition to getting a little bit more specific here. And for this next round, we have two options, and you're going to choose one of the options to respond to. So we're either responding to a need I have from someone in this circle is, or a time I felt harmed or disrespected by someone in this circle was, because what? What exactly happened? So we'll go ahead and go in the same circle order.
I guess the need I have from Callie in this circle is to come over and play fetch with me. That's all.
I just need people to understand. I just need, well, I don't want to name names, but Shiloh, just don't put your paw in the water. I am drinking that. It doesn't need to go in the water. I know you're excited. I'm getting upset just talking about this. I have to go.
A time I felt disrespected. Oh, I'm so disrespected. I'm so falling down. I think being lumped with the other dogs like Shiloh feels disrespectful. I don't even drink out of a waterfall. I have my own cup in my office and I don't share it. So again, I'm not sure why I'm here. It feels disrespectful, this whole conversation. It really is just between a few cats and Shiloh. So that's my need. Can we just have the people talk to each other?
I just feel like this is taking a bit long. And I want everybody to hear, but I have like and things to catch. So I appreciate everyone, but yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I can tie it out here.
Need I have in this circle is a little more chicken and also a little grace that sometimes I'm doing my best and I still make a mess of the water.
Thank you all so much for sharing. So we're just gonna pause here to witness. And this is just letting us know as a group, what did you hear a pet in the space say that you want to uplift? So the prompt is, I heard blank say.
Ooh. I heard my name a lot. And I heard Mabel say that I shouldn't put, hold on, there's cookies. There might be cookies. Yeah, there's cookies. Okay. I heard Mabel say that I shouldn't put my paw in the water. And sorry, Mabel, I didn't know it bothered you so much. Okay, that's it.
I heard Sasha say that this is taking a bit long, and I agree. I just found my toy, and I want to play now.
I heard Kylie say that she's trying her best, and it's hard sometimes to be a hot puppy in the world, and you just want to drink water. So, yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm back here because I wanted to be on the cat tree, but I heard Kelly say that they just wanted some grace. So I'm okay with that, just for the dogs to not do it again.
I heard Magnus say that it's really hard to be lumped in with the other dogs, especially maybe when you're a small dog and the other dogs are big dogs. So I understand that. That makes sense to me. And I heard Magnus say that.
Thank you so much for your patience and trusting this process so far. I know that this takes a lot out of us, so really appreciate you all for being here, being patient. We are going to transition to our next round. So this one is also wanting to invite folks to choose one here. An impact I had on someone in this circle that I want to take responsibility for is, or something I want to better understand from someone in this circle is. And we'll go in the same order here, knowing that we could just choose one of these.
Okay, so hold on, there's sounds outside. An impact I had on the cats is that I guess I made them uncomfortable because I spilled water everywhere and I played in the water and I might have put cookies in the water sometimes and just generally done really fun experiments with the water. And I don't think the cats liked it. Sorry, everyone. I didn't know how much you didn't like water being anywhere but inside your mouth because I'm a dog and I like to play with water.
Oh,
You can go for it, Mabel, if you're ready.
We might have lost Mabel, Nargis.
Oh, whoops. So we will skip Mabel for now, and we will pass it to Magnus. And then we'll make it.
Thank you. I'm not sure where Mabel went, but I don't feel like I've had an impact on anyone, so I'm gonna skip that. I think something I want to better understand is why can't we just have separate drinking bowls? If the cats don't want to share for whatever reason, why can't they just have their own bowl? And that way Shiloh can do what he does. And we can all just not have to have these conversations anymore.
For me, Sasha, an impact I had that I want to take responsibility for is just showing everyone how to be carefree and how to be carefree and clean. So I like to be carefree, but I lick myself and I stay clean when I eat and when I drink water. And something I want to better understand from one of the dogs. I don't remember their name because they're all kind of blurry right now because I'm looking at my treats. Is how are the cookies so good? I like my salmon treats, so I want to understand you more, Shiloh.
The thing I want to take responsibility for is not keeping the water in the bowl when I'm really thirsty on a hot day and making a mess, and the impact that that's having on the other cats. And so I hope maybe we can get some bigger bowls, because then I think it'll be easier for me to keep all the water inside.
Thank you all. I'll pass it to you, Mabel, if you want to share, then we'll transition into our final round. Okay, I will take that as a pass for now. You're welcome to join us in this last round, Mabel. So as we close out, I know that we have a lot of suggestions about how to move forward from here, and we'll definitely be reconvening so that we can take some next steps and make things concrete, make some concrete agreements around the water station. So as we close out, would love to invite folks to reflect on this question. One way I plan to accept that today is just part of a longer process is. We'll go in the same order.
One way I plan to accept that today is just part of a longer process is to not play in the water bowl and maybe start watching what the cats do with the water to see how they like to drink water. And also, maybe we can get a doggy pool. That's all.
Ralphie here, subbing in for Mabel. I think I understand that the dogs and the cats just have different needs, and I really liked Magnus's idea of having separate bowls. And also, Mabel should probably just not go anywhere since she just doesn't like many people.
Thank you for validating my perspective. Ralphie, was it? I would think we need to keep having this conversation. I do think it's helpful to know that the cats aren't just making trouble, but I guess they are grossed out, and that's not nice. And I really think we just need to maybe trim the catnip budget and get more water bowls. You know, we don't need to invest all that in all those cat toys and just fix the problem. So that's what I'm committed to bringing up. And if I see Shiloh making a mess, I'm going to say something. So that's my commitment.
I plan to accept as a larger process is just by being more understanding of the dogs, and dogs have bigger tongues. So yeah, I'm gonna be more understanding.
One way I am accepting that this is part of a bigger process is being open to lots of solutions, because we all deserve water, and I think there's a way that we can all get our water needs met in a way that everybody's happy with.
All right, well, thank you all so much for being in this process together, for being committed to each other, to making things better for each other. I will definitely be following up with you all for next steps. Appreciate folks' suggestions on where to go from here. And with that, we will formally conclude this circle. Thank you all.